Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is Holydemonhero with another episode of his SevTech Ages Guide. And last time we left off, we went to the Betweenlands and just looked at it, and then came right back because we went to look for metals. And I went and farmed some gold. See here, gold, stardust, lapis. So just use the mining methods I showed in previous episodes just to find those deposits. I also expanded on my water wheel here. So I made myself a gearbox and a turntable, which you'll see the crafting recipes right here. And those will also give you advancements in the first age, age number 1. And what the gearbox does is when you shift right click, you can change which side has the power input, and you want to make it so that the arrows are facing whichever side has the axle going with the energy. So that allows us to pretty much have one source of power be split up into many directions. So you can see it goes over here to one side and here to another. So our saw is powered. And the turntable actually needs to be powered from the bottom. So you actually need to have at least one of these to angle it facing upwards. Now why you need a turntable is to make buckets. So we take a raw clay barrel extension and just slap that on top of the turntable. And then a ghost essentially massages us. And we get a bucket. And we stick that raw bucket into one of our kilns or on the grill. Just need to cook it. And we got ourselves a clay bucket, which will also give us an advancement here at the end of the first age. Age 1. First age is technically the tutorial. Whatever. Right, so we got now clay buckets, which help a lot with how to get water. We can now take sources of water, pick them up, and most importantly, put them back down. Which up until now, we could only pick them up but not place them down, so it's going to help a lot. Put that away here. Alright. Now, I also made some casts from the gold that I found. One cast that I made was for gems, which I made using a sapphire. Or sorry, not a sapphire, a aquamarine from the Astral sorcery. And another one which is a pan, which I used from the Tinker tools. So with the Tinker tools you can make all these cutouts, and then using one of the cutouts, and I just used wood for it, I made myself a pan, weapon piece, and I'll show off here in a moment how you make a cast. We'll actually need to make one right now, which is for nuggets. So to make a nugget cast, you get a smooth rock, hammer it on an anvil, stone anvil with a mallet, and you get a stone nugget, which has no other purpose than to be used for a cast. So you have a casting table, which you put the nugget on, and then you need at least 2 ingots worth of gold, and you just pour it over the nugget. And you can pretty much make casts for any weapon piece from Tinker's mod, as well as stuff like ingots, and there we go, achievement, hooray! There's a mold for buckets and gems, so those will be quite handy. And of course, we also get an advancement. But this is the quickest or the easiest way to get nuggets. Right now we don't have access to the nether, so we can't go killing zombie pigmen for gold nuggets. Now, we can't smelt iron yet because we need a better smelter. So I made a porcelain tank, which we have to fill up with lava. However, our clay buckets, it says, if you pour out anything that is hot, so lava or anything molten, the bucket will destroy itself. So water can be used infinitely, but if you try to use lava, anything else, the bucket will break. But we do need at least one lava, and we do have a source of lava here at the surface at the end of this path. Lava clay bucket. All right, and placing this now into the porcelain tank. Yep, will destroy the bucket, but now it did fill up the fuel. So if everything goes right, we should be able to melt iron in here. And there it goes. Hooray! So iron unlocked. Try to use coal, the iron won't be able to melt because it's not hot enough. You can see I also got some lapis and a lot of those rock crystals. And the rock crystals are actually very important for the astral sorcery. Yes, starlight magic. And while this iron melts, we're going to go ahead. Oh, it's actually going a lot quicker than the gold. That's odd. Well, I guess it is using lava, never mind. The lava does work a lot quicker than the coal. Hooray! Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and make our bucket. And for that, I made myself a stone bucket, which you can easily make with just 3 cobblestones. You smack that on the casting table and pour 2 ingots worth of molten gold over it. That'll give us our bucket cast. Alright, and then we take 3 iron, and those, once they melt, will then be poured into the bucket cast, and we will get a iron bucket. Also got our mallet right here, which we can use to make iron. And that should have... Oh, there we go. Yes. Come on. Melt. Melt. Awesome. There we go. Alright, so we pour the iron into the cast, and that'll make us our bucket. You know, you can't use buckets with just 3 irons, how you normally would. You actually have to make a cast. But there we go. Iron bucket. So now we can pick up lava without losing our buckets. And we can also now use iron to make things. So, you know, everything in the Minecraft that requires iron. You can see stage 2 unlocks it now. Alright. But we're going to put this away for now. Go away. Okay, and we're going to go back to the Astral Sorcery. Over here. So, we got a few things over here, which we need for the Astral Sorcery. For one of the things, we have to make some parchment, constellation parchment, which, to make that, we need a ritual. You can see over here, a Necronomicon ritual, which involves aquamarines, gold, rock crystals, and parchment. The parchment you make from aquamarines and washi, which is that pre-paper stuff. So put that in a configuration. Yep. Right, the gold was on the side, crystals on top and bottom. And then the 4 aquamarines in the corners. and the parchment in the middle. And you might have noticed that the rock crystals don't stack, and they actually have different properties, but for the purposes of the rituals, it doesn't matter what properties they have, so if you have some really low value ones, I would recommend using those. And this... Yep, forgot the creepy noises that happen. And lightning, okay. Aha! Armara? Oh, okay. So I unlocked the Amara constellation? Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really fully grasp how you have all these constellations here in, you double click and then it goes further in and kind of gives you guides on how to use these stuff. It's a bit confusing, but and I think, yeah, shift right clicking allows you to put paper in here. And now it should, scroll out. And did it add the new constellation? Nope. Maybe? Is it an exploration? Okay, well, I'm going to leave that for later, but yeah, so we got our constellation paper, and that unlocks the next thing. So I already killed a few endermen, and instead of ender pearls, they drop ender dust. And ender dust you have to put in a smelter, which will turn into liquid ender, and then you turn the liquid ender into a pearl, and then use a pearl to make a resonating wand. Yay! And to actually smelt the pearl, you need that pan sheet, the pan cast, because it's round. So, yeah. You need something round to make the pearl. That makes sense. Okay. Now, the reason we need the wand is for our crafting table. You can see right here, we have one thing going, which is going to turn into a pickaxe, and we need some starlight, so you can only do these at night. Let's see, it ends right here. But yeah, you can only do these astral sorceries at nighttime, or if you have various other methods. But right now, we can only do it at night. But you need a resonating wand, and you essentially just like right-click the table with the wand, and that then gets the magic going. So we're gonna wait here, and it's now nighttime. Haha, the powers of editing. All right, so now that it's dark, and we can go check the crafting table, you'll see that yes, starlight powers are sufficient, and you right-click with it, and the stars bestow their energy upon the crafting table. Ah, and we get a crystal pickaxe, which is great. Okay. Anyway, that's how you use the luminous crafting table. You have to wait until it's nighttime, and then hit it with a resonating wand. Also, I'm going to throw that in here. Alright, enough playing around. We are now going to make our way into the Between Lands. And I'm going to bring some chicken with me, just to show something. Also, yes, chests. That's what the one thing. Pretty much, you don't want to bring too much in there. You have to build everything from scratch again, which is kind of annoying. But at least we can, bring a few things along, like chests, for instance, just for storage. And, if you want to bring along basic building materials like stones, those are fine. I'm just going to use the tree itself. Alright, and into the portal we go! Oh, okay. I popped an achievement this time. Advanced Darkness. Enter a cave, going deeper. That's weird, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop down some chests here. And, yeah, so, if I put down a torch in the swamp, yeah, you get, first of all, this, and then dim-witted, haha. Your torch don't work here. Well, that's unfortunate. The torches go out. You actually need to make special torches in the Between Lands. Pretty much everything in the Between Lands has to be made from the materials you find here. Now that being said, I actually don't know too much about the Between Lands. I did look up some very brief guides to how to get started, but I didn't want to spoil too much about it. But it'll give us another form of magic. So we will have now blood magic, Cthulhu magic, star magic, and also swamp magic. Okay, so we got a bunch of weedwood sticks. We'll break all these bushes. Alright, and yeah, you can see that bar above my hunger bar, that's the decay bar, which will slowly fill up as you spend time in this dimension. You have to be careful. If that reaches 100, then you decay? Was that a fly? Okay. Alright, well, we got ourselves some weedwood now. And you can see that, like, even though I have a metal tool, it is taking pretty long to mine this wood. Well, I guess it's not that long, but longer than it takes to mine wood in the overworld. And the raw chicken is still not rotten. That's weird. Apparently, all food types should turn into rotten food as soon as you bring them over in this dimension. Okay. Alright, so a crafting table. How do we make one? Need a chopping block. Yep. Put that down. Weedwood, logs. There we go. So, yeah, I realize the portal tree is not the optimal base, but it's just for starting, it'll do. Okay, weedwood crafting table. Haha, yes, all over again. And does that give us sticks? Nope, we have the sticks right here. There we go, weedwood axe, weedwood pickaxe, all the basic tools. So that'll pretty much replace everything that we already have. And you can see here that'll also give us a few advancements. There we go. Between Lens sword, tools. Let's see. Yeah, we need to create some balls of sap, that's right. So, remember last time we were here, I looked for a sap tree. Hope I can find that again. Oh. Swamp water. Ah! Something bit me. Those piranhas. Ah! What the hell? What is that? Ah, mud. Dang it. Freaky fish. Come here. Anglerfish. There we go. Die. Alright, oh wow, so we got a pretty close. Oh, there it goes, rotten food, okay. Huh, so now it finally produced some rotten food. Not sure what triggered that now. So many blocks everywhere. Yeah, so you got the decay bar, which will slowly fill up over time, and getting hit, taking damage, being in water, and eating rotten things will increase that decay bar. I'm just going to collect some of these sticks here. And there we have our sapwood tree. So this will give us some sap, which I guess you can eat these balls of sap. Boy, I'm glad we got those super boots. Oftentimes when I have the Tinker's Tool mod, I use the slime boots with the slime sling. But for some reason, whenever I try to use the slime sling, it crashes the game, so... yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with that. I'm just gonna mine this sap tree. Oh, that's a big lily pad down there. I am a bit worried about mobs, because I haven't seen any besides the fish. So I'm like, what are they waiting for? Is there like a certain time of day where they don't spawn? Oh, come on. Up there, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of my stuff is falling into the water, which I'm gonna have to jump in there and get. Ew. Ah, is it done? Okay, please, no fish. Oh, my decay didn't go up. Ooh, is it getting darker? Is that daytime over there? What is that? I didn't get anything from it. Volar pad. Oh, it doesn't drop anything. I can't tell if it's actually getting darker. I guess it is. But it was already so dark to begin with. Clear away all this stuff right here. Ah. Are those gold deposits? Are you kidding? Oh my god, are you... I spent so long looking for gold. And then there was some in the swamp dimension right outside the door. Oh look, a glow bug. Is that dangerous though? Is that an enemy? Is that gonna attack me? I want to touch it. With water. Ooh, pretty. Oh wait, no. Poisonous leaves. And then the mud is everywhere. Ah, slowing me down! Okay. Well, let me just hide in here. And, if we can't fix this. Nope. How do we fix it? With gems? Nope. Okay. So you can upgrade it, but... Oh yeah, now the creepy sounds come out. But is that just environmental creepy sounds, or is that something that spawned creepy sounds? I should have brought the bed with me. Yeah, it definitely got... Oh man, the skybox looks awesome. Like a rippin' space-time fabric. Okay, well, let's see. I have eaten some rotten food. Gross. Balls of sap give you... Sap. Okay. So you just eat them? Raw? Yep. Gross. Okay. I don't recommend doing this. It's terrible. You are what you eat. Okay. Poison 2 and hunger 2. Oh god, that's terrible. I did it for the achievement. Let's put all that stuff in there. I need to make another axe. First one broke so quick. Now, what I could do is head back to the overworld and grab some light blocks, because those are not torches. They don't go out. Oh, but I think I spot a solution right there. Is that sulfur? Yes, it is. Aha! So sulfur in this world is what's used to make torches. And you get sulfur torches. Actually, I'm pretty lucky that I spawned so close to a cave system. Slimy bone ore. Is that like this world's equivalent of iron? Well, I can make talismans with it, slimy bone block, bone swords. bone shovel, bone shield, bone armor, and gateway keys. Yes. That's one of the big reasons why we came here. What is this? Between stone. So the between stone just makes regular old stone tools. But it can also make moss stone, okay, again, other stone stuff. An animator. Okay, so this does a white's heart? What? There's whites here?